Okay, so let's go over a couple of these stocks that I have posted, kind of an update. A little quicker and easier to do it this way instead of posting screenshots and typing all this out one by one. All right, let's start with ORCL. This is still pretty much active. Orcl. I just want to see what happens here tomorrow. Tech was kind of getting cool out there and overnight, but seems to have picked back up again. Anyway, I like the daily candle close on this, and real quick, I want to take a look at my levels, SMAs. Yes, 50 is crossing, should cross over the 100. So I'm really liking that one. So what I'm going to turn it back off. What I'm looking at for tomorrow, let's go ahead and drop down. You see we opened up down here below at the support, and we could be popping back up into trend here, but we're in this 200, so let's drop down to the 1 hour. And as of right now, until we see pre-market tomorrow, this is what I'm looking for as we make this run back to 200. We'll be looking at this level in the morning unless pre-market is totally different. Um, not too worried about down here, but we'll definitely be looking at that for open. I have not re-entered this. I will be looking to re-enter if we are looking good at this level tomorrow morning or around there. So that's pretty much it. Next level to watch, price target would be around the 194 because this level, yeah, has flipped previously. Yeah, support, resistance, 193, 194. Yeah, as we came through here. So that'll be the next one to watch. And then, of course, 200. All right, so that's ORCL, SWKS. Yeah, I was just looking for this to stay above trend resistance, and yes, we have. I like our volume levels down here. Let's take a look at our levels. Yes, I do. Okay, 50. I have to kind of refresh myself. Yeah, I've got my other levels up here. I'm actually looking to add on to this tomorrow. We did drop down to 74 in after hours, but still looking strong. So I'm going to be looking at possibly 77C. I'm looking, those are my levels up here though. One sec here, get these off. I don't think there's much to look at on the lower. We'll check the hourly real quick. So yeah, next up is 76. 77 too is in that same area, and then 79 ultimately. Let's drop down to the hourly real quick. Yeah, that's where I'm getting that 76 where it tapped it. Tapped it long enough to show up in your hourly chart, but not on your daily. No, it did not. So yeah, basically that's where that number comes from. Then you have your trend. So that's what we'll be looking at for stopping points. See what happens when it hits 76. Either you reject or we'll break through it. Definitely keep an eye on it. Next up, I kind of had these in order how I wanted to do this, and I lost my train of thought, of course. So many different things to talk about. Oh yeah, CRWD real quick. Just want to jump on that. So I get cautious when we start having the chart says it all, insane runs like this. We are way, way overbought. A normal experienced trader would start, you know, well, okay, let's look for downside here. And yet, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days past that. Yet here we are. So, and in overnight markets, I believe it is showing 653 now. So this is crazy, um, wild. We hit the 650 target I was expecting, but not until after earnings. So where do we go from here? Not sure. Definitely keeping my eye on it. I play it dollar for dollar after this, and we'll go from there. Next up, Dell. I'm feeling moonshot. Well, especially since you know this has been talked about pretty much. We'll just leave it at that. A lot of weakness here, consolidating, but nothing really to look on the downside. But I really think we could see a run to 300. Um, there's our highest 264, so that'll be the first shot that comes into play here. Need to get above that 247. I have not called this out, but I probably will. I'm also looking at now is another possibility of something I may look at to enter. Now that the hype is kind of over, if you will, there is a possibility of here this making a nice little run to, especially to 120. So we'll see. I'm not quite sure on that. And oh, Tesla, I did want to jump on that real quick. All right, so we, I was expecting a possibly a run to 440 on this. Potential 453 to get back from where we dropped every those couple of days. Sorry, there. Let me pull up the levels. I think the levels were still kind of off on this. Yeah. So yeah, I'm liking the way the levels are starting to look on here. Drop down to the 1 hour. I know after hours, overnight markets, we were already looking at uh, 422, I believe. So it's well, I will be in the money if we open over 422 in the morning. So I don't see, of course, anything could change. So I'm really not looking at too many levels here except for this 409 level here where we kind of leveled off in the pre-market from today until market open. So that's about all I have for now. I need to do some more lessons, but I need to do more structured and give it one thing at a time. Levels, averages again, things like that. Anything specific, shout out what you want me to talk about. Definitely need to connect with somebody on here to try out a live, see if I lag real bad again, but we'll definitely get to that here real soon. I'm going to be out of town traveling for a couple weeks, but when I get back, we'll go full bore. Enjoy.